Welcome to Comfort Food at Masterpiece Cuisine. I'm Marty Meat Loaf, and I've been married to Marty Meat Loaf for 52 years. We have shared every comfort food night since the restaurant opened in '78. This is a romantic story, which I hope puts a smile on your face. Please watch all of this production for a special twist.
For 52 years, the rhythm of Marty and Mary Meat Loaf's life has been as precise as the ticking of a grandfather clock. Every Tuesday night, they occupy the exact same booth for the Masterpiece Cuisine Comfort Food Night. They do not need a menu. They do not need a waiter to ask. The order is always the same. 2 plates of the signature meatloaf, heavy on the dark, rich gravy, served with a mountain of buttery mashed potatoes. It is their sanctuary, a culinary time capsule that has remained untouched since 1978. To them, the world outside the window is a blur of constant, chaotic change. But inside this booth, time holds its breath. The potatoes are always whipped to the same consistency. It is a life built on the bedrock of predictable flavors and shared silence, a cycle that has survived 5 decades. Mary stopped. Her fork, usually a tool of rhythmic consumption, began to trace aimless, frantic patterns through the mountain of potatoes. She did not take a bite. She did not look up. Marty paused, his own fork suspended halfway to his mouth. Mary finally set her fork down. It made a hollow, final sound against the ceramic. She looked across the table, her gaze fixed on the gravy-covered meatloaf she had not touched. "Marty," she began, "I have decided to become a vegetarian." The words hung in the air, absolute and ruinous. Marty stared at her, his mouth slightly open. "A vegetarian?" he whispered, the sound cracking in the small space. "Mary, we have been eating this meatloaf since the Carter administration. It is not just dinner. It is the foundation of every Tuesday we have ever shared." He argued that tradition was the only thing holding their golden years together, a structural beam in the house of their marriage. Mary did not back down. She pushed her plate aside, giving herself room to gesture. She countered that even the oldest, sturdiest trees needed new soil to keep growing, and she was tired of the same nutrients. Their voices began to rise, shifting from a quiet conversation into a rhythmic, heated dance of frustration. Every point Marty made about the sanctity of their history was met with a sharp, logical rebuttal about her need for change. It was no longer about the meatloaf. The debate spiraled into the absurd. Marty gestured wildly at his plate, demanding to know how kale could possibly replace the comfort of a slow-cooked meal. Mary retorted that he was romanticizing a slab of ground beef as if it were a holy relic. They went back and forth, their voices climbing over the ambient noise. Marty leaned in, eyes wide with genuine distress, and pointed a finger at the brown liquid pooling on his plate. "But what about the gravy, Mary? Does the gravy count as a food group, or are you going to abandon that too?" The sheer ridiculousness of the question hung in the air for a heartbeat. Mary stared at him, her mouth twitching, before a sharp, sudden laugh escaped her. Marty followed, his own frustration dissolving into a wheezing chuckle. The tension that had held them hostage for the last hour shattered instantly. They signaled the waiter, not for more meatloaf, but for a plate of chocolate chip cookies and vanilla ice cream floats. They arrived, round and dusted with sugar. The argument about the meatloaf was still unresolved, but the heat had vanished. They sat in the quiet, chewing in unison. The absurdity of the last hour, now just a shared secret between them. The debate about meatloaf remained unresolved, yet it no longer carried any weight. Marty realized that the menu was merely a prop for the life they had built.